Child, neither inward or outward. Where are you going to drop to? Don't choose whether it's outside or inside. Otherwise, it's going to be immediately a samudaya, the cause of suffering and suffering. The boundlessness cannot grasp for anything. No grasping is on its own. What kind of Dhamma, what kind of elements, conditions that can be grasped deludedly from when it is boundless? No grasping is on its own, child. Proceed simultaneously with everything with the essence of no grasping on its own, which indicates that everything is not about being chosen to grasp for or projecting to grasp for, whether it's inside or outside, within the gates of perceptions or the objects of perceptions. In other words, it's called the path to the enlightenment. When there is a grasping, overlaying, it becomes samudaya immediately, which is suffering right there and then. Because it's deludedly grasping for that which is not about grasping. Suffering is right there immediately. Difficulty is right there immediately. Karmic difficulty is right there immediately. Therefore, let's proceed forever and ever for eons of times through the boundlessness. The non-attachment gives up itself, child. Don't be preoccupied with just non-attached. The non-attachment gives up itself. The non-attachment is boundless. It is the boundlessness. That which is boundless, my non-attachment on its own, is the mind already boundless, or is just stuck with just attachment or non-attachment? Is it boundless already or not yet? This is self-purification within the great compassion altogether. Nothing is left over. That's why there's a mention, it's not only limited to certain Buddha era. To purify samsara is limitless. and it's forever and ever in such a way. Forever and ever boundless, for eons of times, forever and ever boundless. This is not limited to only certain Buddha era. It's not just in the morning, afternoon, or evening. That kind of intention has the limitations. Therefore, it's not absolute with the essence of the great compassion. This is not limited with only time. The essence of the boundlessness, child, is beyond time, beyond eons of time, beyond having time. What is there that is being deluded to be specific with, huh? Continue without limits. Non-attachment is on its own. At least proceed simultaneously with everything through this essence. Proceed simultaneously, at least, child. Let's not be stuck with just non-attachment on its own. Proceed with its essence in a way with the purification through the emptiness and the extinction. No choosing whether it's inside or outside, mundane or dharma. Not choosing whether it is mindfulness, concentration, contemplation, spiritual insights, gates of perceptions or objects of perceptions. Neither choosing inside nor outside. No grasping is on its own. Proceed simultaneously with everything as such. At least share the great compassion. Proceed with the great compassion thoroughly. This is not only about no grasping on its own. However, proceed with this essence, with everything simultaneously. Proceed with the great compassion through the purification of the extinction. It's not just extinction. Purify through the emptiness. It's not just emptiness. There is no such a thing as only about extinction or empty or not empty. Because when it's only that, it's not true extinction, it's not true emptiness. What is there that one is being stuck? Being stuck with the limitation. Nothing is within the extinction. Nothing is within the emptiness. How can there be a limitation with just extinction or emptiness? The limitation is there because one is being deluded to be stuck right there. The habits of being limited, being narrow. Proceed simultaneously with the essence of non-attachment on its own. purify through the extinction altogether simultaneously. This is the great compassion of Nirodha and Nibbana for samsara. Be thorough with it. With the great compassion of Nirodha and Nibbana, it will purify and dissolve all this selfishness and being greedy, being selfish, for the sake of one's own consciousness, for the sake of seeing and knowing. All of these will be dissolved and purified. For the sake of cycle of old age, sickness and death will be dissolved. That which has nothing to do with the uninvolvement itself has nothing to do with the cycle of birth, old age, sickness and death. This is being greedy for the seeing, the knowing is selfish. Disengage even from itself simultaneously with everything. Therefore, it's not limited with just certain Buddha era. Every Buddha era is still supporting to purify through the extinction and the emptiness at all times. It's not just bypassing and that's it, as one thinking. It's not like that at all. Every Buddha era child still having the power to purify through the extinction and the emptiness at all times. Not as the people thought that it's already bypassing. Still supporting with the force of the purification of the extinction and the emptiness at all times, child. Where is it going to be bypassing to? That which is not conditioned by time. What is there that is bypassing or not? That is just a belief values that is by one's own opinions. Disengage even from itself. It's not something that is coming and going. It's not something that is bypassing. It's not in that kind of status. No is not even no itself. Disengage even from itself. It's not in the place of coming and going. It's not in the place of maintaining or sustaining at all. Non-attachment on its own has nothing to do with time, has nothing to do with periods of time. It's not considered as a cause or a factor at all for anything. Non-attachment on its own is the boundlessness beyond time. It's not conditioned by time. It's not conditioned by eons of time at all. Disengage even from itself, child. Purify through the extinction and the emptiness. Therefore, all the delusion to aim, to project, and being upright towards anything for any eons of time until it becomes the overlaying on top of body, mind, elements, and Dharma. This is the samudaya. May it be forgiven. Ahosi, ahosi, ahosi.